All right, so I haven't done any long form content reviews in about 6 months because I haven't had the internet on my phone in 6 months, and because I really don't see the value in long form content anymore when we're living in an instant gratification society. But Peace Hadan has been on fire since he started his channel, so I'm just going to randomly pick one of his videos if I can figure out how to watch them. All right, what are we doing? Yeah, okay. Where's his uploads? Okay. Let's just pick one at random. Let's see. He left me for his ex. I know I'm delusional, but I want him. Dating sucks. 40-year-old single woman. So, okay. All right, I got it.
Wipe, then fold, then wipe, flush away. With Dude Wipes, you'll have.
If there's anybody that knows what they're talking about in the dating world, it's 40-year-old women.
Do you feel like you're just not enough when it comes to relationships? Like you never really seem to attract the love that you deserve? Luckily, there are proven techniques to help you start.
Unless you're a virgin when I meet you, you don't deserve shit.
To heal those wounds so that you can really regain your confidence and embrace your worth and then start attracting and manifesting the soulmate connection your soul is really craving. Show up and be consistent. Like, show up. Just show up. It's not that hard.
Keep in mind that she's probably into her 50s and she's the one telling other people to grow up.
No, I don't think that. When you say you're going to be somewhere, be there. When you say you're going to do something, do it. Put your money where your mouth is. Just show up. It's so sexy. It's
show up, guys.
Say what you mean what you say. Do what you want. You know what I'm saying?
That is not going to happen.
Marry that 50-year-old pile of garbage.
I want to quickly talk about how trauma bonding had me all the way messed up.
Oh my God. Oh, hell no, man.
Yeah. If all women are 10s and all men are garbage, then who are the narcissists? I don't know about this volume shit. 1 minute I can't hear anything, and then the next minute it's too loud, but I am 42, so.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Give me the sit rep. We've gathered here today
I'm just surprised I lived this long.
Unravel the minds of most modern women today, to try to figure out why these women will be doing the same mistakes, repeating them 40 times throughout their lives, and what you, as a man today trying to date, should do. And we're going to try and pretend that the answer is just not, dismiss all of these women don't pay attention to them. But let's watch John.
Do you feel like you're just...
Before we start, I just like to say that Hadan is going to give himself, his anger is going to give him a stroke. And if somebody could mention that to him, that would be great, because I already did, and he's living in denial about it.
Not enough when it comes to relationships. Like you never really seem to attract the love that you deserve. Well, I've been there too. And as somebody who used to struggle with feelings of unworthiness and really deep-seated low self-esteem, I totally get how hard it is to break free from those limiting beliefs about yourself, right? The problem is those painful experiences cause you to put walls up around your heart. Am I right?
Okay, first of all, if you're a woman of her age and you're not married, then you're probably never going to be married because you're useless. And when you talk about putting walls up because of how much trauma you suffered, now you know why we'd rather date virgins than you in all 600 relationships that came before you.
I know so many women out there who say they can't trust people, when they go out to go dating again or just put themselves out there again. They just don't trust to not be able, to not get hurt again and again and again.
Yeah, gentlemen, so notice what you have to do in this scenario. Imagine you're the average man, meaning 80 to 90% of men, and you're trying to date. Most of the times, you're going to get women like these who have had their share, their fair share of bad boys, of chads, of men who just want to sleep around, and they have allowed these men into their lives. They have had all these bad experiences, and now they expect out of you, who you did nothing wrong, right? You did nothing wrong. You're just an average, normal guy. You have things going on for you. You're a good guy. You get these women, and you have to put double the effort that you will have to put in the first place just to fix them, to save them, to pick up the pieces of their broken lives. Why exactly do you have to do that? Well, just because these women feel entitled to a good man after wasting their lives away with bad men. Now, it's one thing.
That's because you've completely lost your minds, and then you're so far removed from realistic thinking that it's actually bone chilling. But then you wonder why men don't want anything to do with you.
To do a mistake once, you call it a slip up. But these women, guys, they do the same mistakes. They take the decision to date bad boys for months at a time, years at a time. I mean, this woman is in her 30s, right? And she
That's
still
debatable.
is making the same mistakes over and over again. So now you have to come in, step in, and fix all of those things, and double the effort, and do all of those things for what? For a woman that has walls around her heart, for a woman that will not trust you, for a woman who has a high likelihood of cheating on you if things go bad, for a woman that doesn't allow you to make mistakes because it makes her feel insecure, for a woman that comes with baggage. Why? Just why? This is the reason why a lot of men are straight up not dating single mothers, divorced women, women over 30 who are still single, women with high body counts no matter the age, because all of those women have a set of red flags that just communicate and telegraph to guys that they're going to be a pain in the back, right? That it's going to be extremely hard, the benefits are non-existent, and you have to pull in all this weight. Why? If you could, for example, not do that, right? I mean,
exactly. Why would I bother with this all-you-can-eat buffet of headaches and garbage when I can find a 20-year-old with no baggage whatsoever and not have to deal with any of this shit? First of all, I don't care about your demands because you're the ones who destroyed marriage. So you don't have any right to have demands to begin with. But if you're going to have demands, you should at least keep them realistic so that you can at least keep your orbiters around.
Why would any man choose you if he could choose a woman that doesn't have walls around her heart, a woman that doesn't come with all this baggage, a woman that is, has her whole future ahead of her and hasn't made mistakes? You see the problem, gentlemen, with dating today? We have all these women that have, that want to have their cake and eat it too, that have made all those mistakes, but their standards
On
are
purpose.
still high, and they expect Prince Charming when they don't deserve him in the slightest.
Luckily, there are proven techniques to help you start to heal those wounds, so that
You'll
you
never
can
heal them.
really regain your confidence and embrace your worth, and then start attracting and manifesting the soulmate connection.
You're already crazy before you hurt yourself.
So many red flags in terms of walls. She already mentioned manifesting, worth, deserve, and all those cringy words that don't mean nothing. You don't deserve anything other than what you already got, which is nothing. You're not worth anything after you've made 1,000 mistakes. You have negative worth. You are a liability to men, and don't even get me started on manifesting.
For interested in learning more, I'm going to be going live for an intimate masterclass on September 28th. We're talking all about how self-love, journaling, meditation, and
I'll add that to my gigantic wastes of money playlist.
Other spiritual practices are ways to start healing those wounds and
Holy crap, man! I'm to just drop. It was like a coordinated attack with all those red flags, one after the other, just all those words. Let's hear them again.
On September 28th, we're talking all about how.
All right, now every word from here onwards is a red flag.
Self-love, journaling, meditation, and other spiritual practices are ways to start healing those wounds and rewrite your love story. Trust me, you don't want to miss this, so click on the notifications so that you can be notified. Make sure you give me a follow.
Holy hell. I didn't expect to be suddenly attacked by all those nonsensical, whimsical, abstract, words that don't mean anything and don't amount to nothing. It's funny how these women that talk about
Nobody gives a shit about your healing journeys or your love languages either.
self-healing and, this spiritual journey are always alone and single, and they haven't healed anything, and they are doing the same mistakes all over again, right? Like, I'm yet to see a woman who talks about healing and has actually healed.
Together we can transform your relationships by doing this inner work. You've totally got this. And if anybody else out there is ready to heal those old wounds and welcome in really true love, let me know in the comments.
Yeah, guys, just give me your money and I'm gonna solve all your problems, wouldn't you see? I am single, maybe divorced, maybe a single mother. I'm single at 30, close to 40. But guys, if you give me your money, I will teach you how to not do the mistakes that I've done and how to come to a good end. Even though I haven't, right? Even though I'm not married, I haven't made it in the dating game. But yeah, just give me your money.
Why would a married man or a man want to marry a woman who's already proven that her wedding vows are worthless?
With Chevy Silverado and Silverado HD, you can take on the mountains.
Blah, 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 blah.
One, they can hold themselves accountable and say they're sorry when they're wrong. Number two, they can show up.
The irony of a woman demanding a man that will apologize when he's wrong. It could make my head explode.
And be consistent. Like, show up. Just show up. It's not that hard. When you say you're going to be somewhere, be there. When you say you're going to do something, do it. Put your money where your mouth is. Just show up. It's so sexy. It's so hot. Say what you mean what you say.
How does she still have a sex drive at her age?
Hey, do what you want. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Yeah, guys, just show up. Step up. Be a man. Come on. Take me in at my 40-something years of age and put a ring on that finger. Like, come on, what are you waiting for? How convenient, isn't it? The sexiest thing your partner can do. Show up, pick up the pieces, save me, You know what men find the sexiest in women? A woman who has not had a high body count and who wants to have a traditional family and who will be loyal. That's what men find the sexiest. Can you do it?
No, it's like finding a four-leaf clover.
That's it. Again, guys, you could make the argument that I'm judging these people, that
princesses are princesses because they're rare, and that's why they get treated that way. Women with body counts aren't rare. I could literally go out and find 1,000 of them without even trying. It's the virgins who want traditional marriages that are the princesses.
I'm generalizing too much. You could say, Hiran, you don't know these women. Yes, maybe they've made a stupid TikTok, but maybe this is not all their life. Maybe they have, they bring more things to the table. Guys, again, as mentioned, just this woman, for example, why do I think badly of her? Because she's 40 and she's single. She's maybe divorced.
40.
She's maybe a single mother. The fact is, she's 40 and still